Chris, you won the roll-off and have opted to go first. We have no restrictions on this game. It is a free-for-all, no theme required. What have you brought to my table?
I brought Mary the Killing Quill. This is Assassins, Mercenaries, and Rogues Tribal. She says, Assassins, Mercenaries, and Rogues you control have Death Touch. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a hit counter from a card that player owns in exile. If you do, draw a card and create 2 treasure tokens. And whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, exile it with a hit counter on it.
And we know all her rulings, so there shouldn't be any delays.
That's right.
So I will draw for the turn. Swamp.
Oh, God.
Expedition map. Pass turn.
Passing to Tej, you say?
Passing to Tej.
What up, Hive Mind? It's your boy Tej. Coming in hot.
Almost forgot to woo.
Another new deck I don't play too often, but I really like this deck. I surprisingly like this deck an awful lot. This is
No one else does.
AO the Dawn Sky, my AO Aristoquads deck.
Excuse me, it's pronounced ow.
Yeah, because that is also the noise we make from that stupid fucking deck.
Actually, I do believe it is pronounced
It
ow.
is ow.
I fucked that one up. Anyway, this is a deck that I built purely because we were all challenged to build a mono white deck, and I reluctantly played along. I built this deck and fell in love with it. So, thank you, Homebrew Magic team, for making me do this. I will start this game out
Outside of our comfort zone, that's where we grow.
with a Plains, and the whole reason I kept this hand, a land tax. Pass turn. During my upkeep, if an opponent controls more land than I do, I may search my library and remove up to 3 basic land cards and put them into my hand. Chris, this falls on you. You can either play a land and let me get my land tax, or not play a land. Your choice.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay, I believe you.
All right.
You saw me last game, right?
I very much appreciate Tej one-upping me, as I am indeed the hive mind today.
Yes.
And for my pals in the 44th Millennium, you know him, you love him. It's the Swarmlord.
He's got so many swarms.
Very much modified from the initial decks, the initial pre-built. We're excited to see how many people I can rip apart with his swords and collect all the biomass.
Is it still Tyranid Tribal, or
It is still Tyranid
Okay,
Tribal.
okay.
100 bad guys with swarms.
I feel like you're doing this on purpose. You're the anti-Tej. You played Rith that one time.
What do you mean?
You're taking my hive mind status.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a force and I'm going to pass the turn.
Okay. And I have brought Lynde, the Cheerful Tormentor. She is a cursed tribal commander, and I've only run the deck once. I didn't see enough of the deck to know if I liked it or if I needed to tweak stuff out on it. So we're going to run it again and take some careful notes. Note number 1, don't keep a hand like this in the future. So we're going to lead with a swamp and pass back to Chris as he makes his important land tax decision.
Untap. Draw. I'll do it. I'll be a good guy.
Wait, to who?
Play swamp.
Nice.
Then I will crack the expedition map to search for a land and pass the Tej.
I was about to start searching anyway. Just to get it over with. 3 planes in my hand.
Cobalt Coffers.
That's a good land.
That is a good land.
Who could have ever predicted this?
People that watch our videos, probably.
I like how we're all averaging a 2-color deck. That's how I'm contributing to this conversation.
I have, in my deck building, I really have been going out of my way to try to avoid 3 colors and up lately.
No.
I enjoy the mono colors a lot.
Lynde is unfortunately one of those decks that I keep building where I pick one word and then I search all the cards that have that word and I build the deck with all that word.
Started with Lynde. Didn't get much.
I like curses.
I too want to make a curse deck, but the commanders I would want to pick are Vile Smasher and that white core dude that during combat I can reattach equipment
Oh,
so I
okay.
can move the curses around whenever.
Well, I like her because she does move she brings the curses back and,
yeah.
and rearranges them, which is nice.
I will cast a Nim Death Mantle.
Oofta.
I will move to discard. And I will discard the planes. Pass turn.
Alright.
Chris produces tons of black. Tej produces tons of white.
I produce 2 white.
Rootbound Crag.
I'm leading into a Felwar Stone, so I'm just figuring
And
out
I'm
what
going to
my options
cast
are.
a Metallic Mimic. And I'm going to choose Tyranids.
The creature type is Tyranid singular, so that won't work.
Tyranid. He can name whatever he wants. If it doesn't trigger on his stuff, that's on him.
Yeah, that's fair. Untap, upkeep, draw. Land of the turn will be an island, and then we will
Alex is going to learn the game today.
throw
I
down
believe you said Tyranids.
that
Actually.
Felwar Stein. I should just buy up a bunch of German Felwar
why
stones
don't-
because
why-
I only have
why
like 2,
don't you?
and they're just in hard cases in my like attic binders. So, pass to Chris.
Untap. Draw. Cabal Coffers. 2 mana. Lightning Greaves. Pass the Siege.
I'm excited for the new playmats to be here on Festivus. Is what tracking like early shipping estimates indicate.
When is Festivus? And I better be invited again.
The 23rd, and I'll find out. I'm not on Facebook, so I have to get all my invites second and third hand. I'm just privately messaging Nelson and going, "Hey, is anything going on for Festivus?" And then he screenshots Facebook chats and just sends them to me.
And you're like, I'm not on it.
I can read screenshots without having the
Do
having
you
the Facebook.
respond back and ask him why doesn't he use Discord like a civilized person?
He answers me in Discord.
Okay.
So, no, when I left Facebook, I tried to get my Facebook Messenger group to join Discord, and only
Draw for turn.
3 of them made the jump.
That's unfortunate.
2 of them were already on Discord because we play D&D every week. So we only got 1 normie onto Discord.
I will play a planes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will. Play an Altar of Dementia.
I just pulled a old school one out of a bro pack earlier. Beautiful art.
I should buy some Brothers War.
I will move to discard and discard a Crystal Vein.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
See, look at that.
I'll just swap those out real quick.
No. Hey, I was happy to pull it. Most of the old border ones that I end up with are Rune Chanter's Pikes.
I'm always happy to pull it.
Rune Chanter's Pike?
Yes.
Let's say yes. Let's keep the E for explicit off this game, shall we, cunts?
I'll pay 2 and I will cast the Biophagus.
Yeah.
What do?
It's a Gene Stealer cultist, technically.
It is a Tyranid.
I know, they're biologically, yes.
Enters the +1/+1 counter, so he's a 2/4. With Genomic Enhancement, I can tap him to add 1 mana of any color. If I use that mana to cast a creature spell, that creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter.
So it's Super Bop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Flightless Super Bop.
Yes. I will then enter combat. Storm attack you for 2.
What did I do to you this game?
I didn't discard enough, so I discarded a Castle Ardenvale as well.
Done then?
Yes, I am done then.
Untap, upkeep.
In this reality, nothing, but there are visions of a reality past.
Yeah. Goddamn multiverse theory. I remember you hurting me. Okay. Shadowblood Ridge will be my land for the turn. So red, black, blue, and then we will say another black off of Felwar Stein. Guess my commander, Lynde, Cheerful Tormentor. 2/4 Death Touch. Whenever a curse is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, return it to the battlefield attached to me at the beginning of my next end step, and then at the beginning of my upkeep, I may attach a curse attached to me to one of my opponents if I do draw two cards. Go, Chris.
Untap. Draw for the turn. Yes. Swamp.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cabal coffers just broke even.
That's right. Cabal coffers. 3 mana. Cast my commander. Then I will move to equip with Lightning Greaves. Oh.
2/4 Death Touch. Leave me alone.
Then
Does this work on you? Because it didn't work on Nelson, where I listed I have a 2/4 Death Touch,
Well, you
and then he
attacked you anyway?
swung into me and went, "Oh shit! That thing's got Death Touch! Damn it! I don't want to do that." Like, yeah, I said the words.
I will pass to Tej.
All right.
Your assassin doesn't have death touch, right?
Yeah, it does. Assassins, mercenaries, and rogues I control have death touch. Does not say other.
Well then.
I will take a turn off my land tax. I will draw.
I don't like that you have a Nim Death Mantle and Sack Outlet.
Plans. I said plans instead of planes.
Plans,
I tipped my hand. I will end my turn.
Well then.
Not even a little suspicious.
Plans for the turn.
Plans.
Alright. I'll start off.
What was our big ruling that we couldn't?
It does work.
But that we couldn't figure out. I
Oh,
can't remember what it was.
If you let's say you swing through with 2 creatures,
Yes.
he blocks with 1, and Mari goes through.
Oh, you can sack
Yes,
the
every-
counters you get right
yeah,
away.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's tide channel pathway.
I see a question already forming.
Yeah.
What if there are multiple replacement effects for when a creature dies? Like Mary wants to exile creatures that die with a hit counter. Can he choose to death mantle it back instead of having it exiled? How would you stack that?
Say that again. Sorry.
Multiple replacement effects owned by different players. Is that active, non-active player order?
Nope.
Or is that-
Replacement effects are chosen by the person who is being affected.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna pay 5.
That's not going to work out in my favor then.
Yes.
I'm going to cast
Not as long as you leave him with a Nim Death Mantle.
Kindred Discovery, and I'm gonna name Tyrion.
Oh.
That's a good enchantment.
I also picked up a few of those when
Good.
those came out, and they.
I will enter combat. Tej,
Yep.
Good thing I have
You're
a
open.
card in my deck that can
I'm
handle
gonna
that.
attack you for 4. I will take it. Attack triggers, I draw 2 cards. And with that, I will pass the turn.
That's going to get out of hand.
Untap.
36.
Keep drawer.
Mono white player, do something about his enchantment.
No.
What do you expect mono on?
Land for the turn. So you've got a 2/4 and a 2/1.
Correct.
Okay. Well, this is a curse deck, so we should start cursing people. And you hit me. You physically wronged me.
me.
So we will give you the Curse of Death's Hold. Enchant all your creatures get -1/-1.
No, I don't appreciate that.
There are a few curses that you should appreciate.
Curses and pox.
Go ahead.
I would run a pox in that deck just because it would be flavorful.
Yes, I need, because it is my enchantment. And I do have one thing with the City's Blessing that I need to remember, that the curses are still under my control. Thanks, Tej. For reminding me the one time.
Land for the turn. Ooh, that's an interesting thought.
This is exile with a hit counter.
Oh, yeah. Did you bring your hit counters?
Pow!
Can't believe you do this to me.
Honestly, I figured it's a 5 cost removal for one thing you have, and it will barely inconvenience you the rest of the game.
No, this is a grudge. It's going down in the book.
You're not playing dwarves, you're playing tier hits.
They ate some squats at some point.
Actually, yeah, they are the reason why squats were removed from 40k initially. The Tyranids ate them. Apparently, some of the Leagues of Votann survived in the.
I will
horde
cast
to get
an
out to
Arc
them.
Spitter. Equipped creature has pay 1 colorless. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature that's blocking it.
Nice. What with the death touch and all.
Shit, he's on to me.
Can we look at your commander quick?
You may. Activate my Cabal Coffers and tap my last swamp to make 4 mana.
You're allowed.
It can wait. It can wait. You are allowed. I will allow.
Not stopping you.
I will cast Rankle, Master of Pranks.
It's just a prankle, bro.
Hit counter from a card of that player. Okay, so Mary would have to go at him if I wanted to trigger it. I will move to combat. Mary will swing at Alex
For how much?
for 3. And Rankle will swing at Schnell as Life Leader. So 3 in the air at Schnell.
Yeah. Attack triggers?
Damage triggered.
Okay.
So
Down to 35.
whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a hit counter from a card that player owns in exile.
Isn't Rankle attack trigger?
No, Rankle when it deals combat damage to a player.
Yeah.
So I will remove the hit counter. If I do, I will draw a card and create 2 treasure tokens.
It's still exiled, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
it doesn't change zones.
Yeah, he doesn't get it. He just basically cashes in for recovering the body.
Treasures. Dose. Draw a card.
Dosey dose?
Damage trigger. I will choose. Each player discards a card.
Well, I can't cheat it out anyway, so we'll discard Force.
I'll discard this Death Leaper.
I will discard Kabira Takedown.
I like that card.
It's a good
I do
one.
too.
I really like that card.
I'm going to discard a swamp. Then I will pass to Teach.
Land tax.
I will land tax this turn. 1, 2, 3. What I was going to say before, Chris, is nothing in your commander is a replacement effect. Both
It's just a trigger.
triggers,
Yeah.
yes.
You're allowed.
To be wrong. I'm always allowed to be wrong. And that nobody stops me in time.
Alright,
Alright, what you doing over there?
Chris. I'm putting these in my hand.
A little weird.
Run
cut.
this guy. Oh, that's a guy.
Hot.
Land. I will cast a Memnite for 0. 5.
Oh.
And we'll cast Owl, the Dawn Sky. 5/4 Flying Vigilant. When it dies, I'm going to look at the top 7 cards in my library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with total mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. The rest go on the bottom of my library. 6, 7, 8. I will move to discard, and I will discard a High Market. Go ahead.
Colorado.
Alright.
Rockies.
John Denver is full of shit.
I will shock myself for this stomping ground.
Whenever creature you
enters.
control.
Or attacks.
Okay, yeah. I know Kindred Description is really good. I don't
Did you
like.
choose Tyranids again? I missed it.
Oh.
I don't like the bird people art for some reason.
Don't like the Kenku? I'm gonna add a green.
Mostly because even in the Baldur's Gate expansion, the Kenku weren't really a tribe
No,
that they made. Like they could have used any of the tribes that they really focused on in that set.
Gonna
So it's hey, really good tribal card depicting none of the tribes.
back up a tick.
That's why it bugs me.
Is that the blue-green pathway?
Yes.
I don't know that I've ever seen that art before. That's really cool.
Fancy art.
Mm-hmm. Max Fancy.
I'll do it like this. I'm gonna.
Do the competing triggered abilities still function that same way, though, where they're both affecting you? You choose.
No, that's going to be active player, non-active player.
See, so I thought I was right.
I'm gonna cast
This interaction.
Adaptive Automaton. And I will choose
Say Tyranids.
Tyranid.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, boo!
No.
Oh,
It
'cause
enters
you
the-
cast it with.
Yes.
Got it.
Battle
So it's,
Aegis.
so it's a 2/2.
No. It entered the battlefield, then became a Tyranid, so I don't believe I'd get the Kindred
As it
proc.
as it enters the battlefield.
Well,
So
it enters
yes.
the battlefield, and then I choose a creature type.
Nope. As it enters the battlefield, you choose creature type.
Oh, you're
it will
right.
enter as that creature type.
You right. I will draw a card.
I know Adaptive Automaton very well.
What's up? It's a ton.
Automaton. I can't wait to throw that uber fancy one into Bright Lovers. God, they're gonna get so horny for that card.
Nice. You can name dragons or knights.
Whichever one it needs to be.
Yeah, that's fair.
Dragons.
It needs to be dragons.
I will pay 5, and I will cast
Then my friends would be like, actually, dragons isn't a creature type. It's
Winged
dragon."
Hive Tyrant.
We are like that.
Draw a card.
What?
It's a 4/4 with flying and haste, and other creatures I control with counters on them have flying and haste.
Nice.
Gross.
It's a 3/3 flying haste.
No, it's a 4/4.
Ah, it's back up. Okay, yeah.
Gross.
I will then enter the combat.
Don't do it. I will make you unhappy.
He's at 40. He's wronged us by his very presence.
No, Chanel, you wronged me. I'm going to attack you for 3.
That was a terribly mean thing you said.
Or no, not 3, 2.
2. I was just gonna say because that one doesn't even.
I'll draw a card.
Goddamn. Down to 33.
Go ahead.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Since we're fighting our own little war here, Alex, swing you for 2 commander damage.
Ouch, I'll take it.
Yeah, got him.
Oh, no. I
I
paused
know.
it.
What a weird thing to do to leave myself completely open. Second main. We're gonna barter in
Keep
blood.
it even.
Each player sacrifices 2 creatures
What? Oh,
No,
no.
sir.
Why would you do such a thing?
because you can't activate the death mantle right away.
That's true.
So I figured.
I do have a response.
Okay.
I'm going to mill you for 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm just milling for 6 right away.
Okay, well, because I only have 5 toughness.
Oh, it's toughness. I thought it was power.
Yeah. Nope. Power. Fuck. 6. Sorry, I thought it was toughness.
I have 2 things I with hit counters
Commands
on
are.
them.
Nevertheless. Hold on. 1, 2.
Because he's sacrificing in response, so the spell's still on the.
So those
Oh
are
shit,
exiled.
so I'm
with
going to
hit-
have to...
exiled with hit counters.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, after you're done doing this, then you'll have to sacrifice 2 creatures.
Well, I responded like an idiot. Alright.
For your Mem Knight.
Do you look at or do you reveal?
Look at.
Okay.
There's you. Those are my options. Not you. Fuck you guys.
Because right now he didn't have the mana open for looping AO. That's how.
I suppose.
And he only has 2 creatures.
These are true facts.
You have more than 2. So really, I'm in the best situation just losing my
Is it
commander.
each opponent? No, it's
Each player.
Okay.
I have sacrifice it anyway, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Unless it does matter. Because bottom of my library. No, I'm not fucking giving you a creature. I'm just gonna get a Catcher's Monument. These go on the bottom in a random order.
Okay. Barter and Blood resolves. Everyone sacrifices 2 creatures.
Alright.
Okay,
Whenever-
so will they go at the same time as Mary, so everything does not get hit counters, right? Just the things he sacrificed?
Well, whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, so you will get this Memnite for
Yes.
sure with
Yes.
a hit counter.
Yeah.
This will die, but I will put it in the command
Yeah,
zone.
but I'm talking about the other things sacked to Barter and Blood.
Yeah.
They would die the same time as Mary.
So they would get hit counters.
they
as
do
well.
get them.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so Lindy's going to the command zone.
You just hold on to that.
This bitch died once.
Save your hit counters for.
And then we're going to throw down
I have enough hit counters for each of you to have hit counter piles.
Hex Parasite.
Well then.
Go ahead, Chris.
Hex Parasite, you say?
That's clever. I like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, Justin made those. Chanel made those.
Not
Not,
the-
Justin.
not
Who's
the-
Justin? Justin, that sounds like a
Not the
terrible
counter
person.
card. I meant the idea that one for each opponent, and then you just create a pile.
That's why I gave him 3 of them.
Back in the pile, Memnite.
Back on the pile.
Okay, go ahead.
Draw for the turn. Interesting.
Is it?
Mildly.
Champion of the Sun.
I could do that.
Someone drop a planeswalker that the Hex Parasite can eat.
That'd be 4, 6, 7, 8, 5. Let's do that.
Drawn by power, fueled by conquest.
4, 5. Recast my commander.
She's back.
Got her.
Equip with the Greaves. Go to combat. Siege.
Yep.
2.
2 commander.
Just, 3, I'm sorry. 3 commander. She's a 3-2.
1, 2, 3.
Then I will take the hit counter off of the Memnite
Okay.
to create 2 treasures, draw a card.
You are just exiled. Like a chump.
Boring exile card.
Ooh, that could be interesting. I'm going to burn off 3 of these treasures right away. I'm going to cast Douthie Embrace.
What is that?
It's an enchantment for 2 black. Target creature gains shadow until end of turn.
That's really good. I should throw one of those in Blim. I should find Blim.
With that, I will pass the turn.
I will attack. No one attacks. I will draw. Oofda doofda. I will play a planes.
Thanks, autocorrect. There's no card called Dothy Embroidery.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. White
feels like a
creature
miss to
spells.
me.
Yeah.
I cast, cost 1 less to cast, so I can successfully cast Owl again. And whenever I cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 white warrior creature token with Vigilance.
That is a character that they should make a card for. Lynde, Soltari Emissary.
She has a Vanguard card.
Yep.
Past turn.
The Douthie army grows by screams and bounds.
I like that flavor text.
Pretty good.
Did you say bones?
Bounds.
Oh.
Yeah.
My child army grows because of
Whoa.
boning my wife.
Okay.
I feel like I had to clarify that right away because I was going to spin out of control.
My child army goes. Wait.
The joke
Change course.
is impregnating my wife. That's the joke. Let's not twist it into things it's not.
She probably thinks it's a joke too. Oh!
I'm going to add 2.
Oh!
I'm going to cast
Oh!
the Ozolith.
He poked my heart.
The Owzilla?
Add 2 here and use the 1 floating color, so I'm going to cast Rhythm of the Wild.
I don't like anything that's going on over there.
Correct.
I need a farewell in my mono black deck. Get rid of all those enchantments and artifacts, creatures. Effect.
No.
Exile target Alex.
No. Oh. Oh, then 3.
Should not have discarded that swamp deck then.
Okay.
But I had so much action in my hand.
I will cast Aberrant, X equaling 1.
So it dies?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to have it enter with a plus, so
There
it
you
has 2+1/+1 counters on it.
What Aberrant do?
So,
They
Ravenous
hit you
does
with
not trigger.
Sledgehammer.
So it's just a Ravenous Trampler.
Yeah, Trampler. And whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I destroy a target artifact or enchantment that player controls.
Oh, that's no good.
No.
He's gonna have to die.
I'm going to enter combat
It has flying and
in
haste.
haste. I also draw a card because I tiered it for that.
T just is gonna combo out.
Not with what I have on board.
Or this
Well, the
whole
thing
grip
is,
full of cards.
he can block. I can't. It has to hit in order to destroy things.
That's fine. I'm not a threat to you, and I can keep other people in check with my one creature as well. Plus, I am not even close to Life Leader.
It's true.
Chris, I'm going to attack you for 5. Trigger, I draw 2 cards.
Hold on.
Does this get any other bonuses?
What do you mean?
It has -1/-1. Okay.
4.
That's
Sorry.
he's responding.
Responding.
Giving your thing shadow.
I'm going to Infernal Grasp the Aberrant.
How about you just let it happen?
No.
Okay.
I'll take 2 instead of the 2.
And then
And
3
then
from
3
that.
from that. 35.
Go.
Okay.
Don't think rogues
Untap.
do much in the face of Tyranids. Damn it, we're gonna try.
I think that's unfortunately my best fucking bet to get through this. We're gonna curse myself.
What?
Curse of Obsession. At the beginning of enchanted player's upkeep, they draw 2 additional cards. Or draw step, they draw 2 additional. At the beginning of their end step, they discard their hand.
Ooh,
So,
I would not have hated that on me.
I will go to my end step, discard my hand. Pass to Chris.
Untap.
Yeah, some of the newer curses, they're just like, not horrible.
These should I play?
Plus, I figured it is a pretty good card draw option. I just wish I would have cast it when I had less stuff in the hand. Or if I could have played out more of my hand.
Horde Robber.
What was that?
Rob's Hordes.
It's a 1/3 Tiefling Rogue. When it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token. You don't have anything with a hit counter. You don't.
I got 3 things.
3 things.
Keep killing my stuff. It's pretty rude.
I will move the Lightning Greaves to the Horde Robber.
Strike now.
Alex, I'll hit you for 1.
I can't block it.
I will remove a hit counter from one of your exiled creatures.
Do you have a preference?
They just remain exiled. It doesn't
Yeah,
really
okay.
matter to me. I will get a total of 3 treasures. Draw a card.
Teach, how's your corner doing? Mine's not doing well.
I'm getting there.
6, 7. Chris needs to be stopped.
You all need to be stopped.
I don't think that's true.
just disagree. Just disagree. Disagree.
Much different place if you hadn't bartered and blooded me earlier.
A small chunk of this deck is
Yeah.
like low-level board wipe things, just to keep things slow while I curse.
Second main, I will switch the Greaves back. Then I will activate the coffers. Make 4 mana. Is that what I want to do? 4?
Think-a-dinka.
This
Sure.
deck will get much better when the Maddening Hexes that I ordered actually arrive, so I can throw one in here. Maddening Hex is a 3-drop, so it's much lower than most of the other curses that we've seen. And whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Maddening Hex deals that much damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponent's chosen
One or
terrain.
2 of those.
I do have it. I have to remember to dig it up.
I already ordered some, so it's fine.
I played a Vengeful Strangler and a Cranial Plating. It is a 2/1 human rogue that can't block, and when it dies, return to the battlefield transformed under your control, attached to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls.
There might be one of those in this
What
deck.
is its
Because I
other
think the
side?
backside's a curse, isn't
It's
it?
not a curse, but
Oh,
it
it's
is
not
an aura.
Oh, okay.
Enchant creature or planeswalker an
The
opponent controls.
leeches. The leeches are
At the beginning of your upkeep, enchanted permanent's controller sacks a non-land permanent and loses a life. Kind of good. Pass turn.
Untap. No land tax. Draw.
Are you sure? I'm up to 4 lands.
Alright, drop.
I will play Blades.
1 drop. 5 drop.
That's where all
I will. Move to combat.
That's where Teach starts doing Teach things.
Yep.
Chris, 5 flying vigilance.
Quick, give it shadow. That'll learn him.
I can't do anything about it.
5 commander.
Sweet.
Shouldn't be hard to fix with the right tools.
Percussive maintenance.
That's right, baby. That's right. Just tickle those hit points away.
Ease into it.
Second main, I will cast a Scrap Trawler. Whenever it or another artifact I control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I'll return to my hand an artifact from my graveyard with lesser converted mana cost.
That's something that needs to be exiled with hit counter.
And I will end my turn. Casting that Scrap Trawler also got me a warrior token.
Oh, I thought it was white things I gave you.
Nope, my white spells cost 1. My white
When we
creature
cast a
spells
creature
cost 1
spell.
less.
Ah, okay.
Whenever I cast a creature, I get a token.
What happens if you cast a creature?
I get a token.
Okay, because I know when you cast them.
I'm gonna crest your ass.
You know, I heard your mom crest me once.
That was last game,
Oh, okay.
and I don't appreciate that talk this game.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I think
My
we just...
mother's a saint that only I can talk shit about.
Saint.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
I shall.
What?
We're gonna hope for the not with.
Spin the wheel.
We're gonna cast Genesis Ultimatum.
Oof. What do?
I'm gonna look at the top 5 cards in my library and put any number of permanent cards from among them into play, and the rest in my hand, and then I exile this.
He doesn't seem excited so far. Good signs.
Oh, the second card he drew, his eyes were darting everywhere, so...
This will go into there.
Yeah.
One of these is going to die immediately, but so we're going to get the Terminator Storm is going to die. Because the riot is not enough to keep it alive.
Overcome the curse.
I will draw 4 cards, though.
Gross.
Not a bad option.
They're all going to enter with +1/+1 counters.
It's kind of forcing my hand over here, and I don't like it.
Wouldn't your Ozolith get one too? Because the thing that died.
But enters with a counter, but then it gets -1/-1. Is the counter still there?
This isn't a counter.
Okay.
So it
Oh,
doesn't
that's right.
negate the
Yep.
+1/+1 counter.
This gets exiled.
Yeah.
Got stuff and things.
How's your fantasy team doing? I got wrecked.
I'm doing awesome, except the guy I'm up against is doing awesomer. So,
Yeah, I went into this game being projected to only lose by 4 points. It was supposed to be a real close game. I am currently projected to score less than half of my opponents. I have currently scored about 100 points less than my opponent.
I have scored 130 with 2 players to go tomorrow night, and I'm still losing by 32 points.
Yeah, my opponent's at 132. I'm at 39.
I'm going to enter combat.
I'm at 132 and down 30.
Tennessee's defense got me -5
Move
points.
the Ozolith counters onto the wing.
That's the same defense I started this week.
What an idiot.
What would Schnell don't?
UWSD.
All right.
Apostrophe T.
Except after C.
Chris, I'm going to attack you with the Primarch.
The lowest life total. Oh my god. This aggression will not stand, man.
Schnell, the Jack will come at you.
How much am I taking?
Hold on.
He's not done. He's got to declare all his shit, and then math is for
I'm also going to
blockers.
send the Winged Hive Tyrant at Chris.
That's it, fucker.
Give it shadow.
All right. So triggers. I'm going to draw 3 cards, and I'm going to put an infection counter on.
What is an infection card?
So
What does it do?
That's what it is,
It might
target.
help choose you.
So it just gives you an infection counter, and then Children of the Cult. Whenever a creature with an infection counter on it dies, I create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a Tyranid.
Oh god, so AO.
Well, I can't put it on AO. I would have to attack him.
Oh, it has to be something what it
maybe
is.
attack him then. Just throwing it out there.
I'm going to put a hit counter on
Infection counter.
infection counter. Yeah, no, a
Sure.
hit counter. It's infected.
An upside down hit counter is an infection counter.
So
Holy shit, that's what it says.
In Sharpie.
How did you know?
6.
Minus.
Yeah,
Okay.
doing the math. 10 is coming at you.
What the fuck did I do?
Well, a couple. You killed my aberrant,
Because you attacked me with it.
and there's
2 at me?
2 at you.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I accept. 31.
So I do draw 3 cards from attacking.
Anybody want to do anything about all that going on over there?
And then I get.
I'm gonna draw 3 cards. We'll see what I get.
I get to search my library for a basic land.
I could board wipe the hell out of this place. I could kill everyone in this room.
Myself included.
I might have to do just that.
And then I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Drawer. 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 I mean, that's a start.
I also have to move a discard.
How
Don't
big
do
is
necessarily.
your board?
How deep
4
is
creatures?
your love? How deep is your love?
Well, I can't do all. But I can do 1, 2. Fuck this game. Damn. Tej, you're gonna get
Yes?
Trespasser's Curse. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you lose a life and I gain a life.
Okay.
And then, so this is currently a 4/4,
Yes.
and this is currently a bigger.
It is a 6/6.
And what does this guy do? Basic lands you control have tap for 2.
Colorless, but
Spend it
only
on
to spend it
X.
on X.
Okay. Well, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to Mizium Mortars, dealing him 4.
That's rude.
To his bird guy?
No, the Nexos. I can't kill it. The bird guy's too big.
Where's the bird guy?
What do you mean, bird guy?
The one that tapped the flightless bop that Placona's
Oh,
up
that
against.
died.
That's
a
been
long time
gone.
ago.
That's been gone
Good.
for time. Okay.
It's way over there. I can't see very well.
That was way back there.
You can cut my die.
Okay. Then gonna go to my end step and discard my hand. Discard my crippling fear that I couldn't afford to do that in any of my other options.
Untap.
All
Draw.
non-insects were gonna get -3/-3. Which wouldn't have done a whole hell of a lot. I certainly didn't have the 6 for Mizium Mortars overloaded to deal 4 for everything.
I would have appreciated that.
Yeah, we'll get
Alex,
there.
you got any mana left up over there?
I have Soaring.
Okay. I'm going to equip the Lightning Greaves to the Horde Robber.
Yeah.
Or Robert.
Pay 2 mana to put the Cranial Plating on Mary the Killing Quill. No
What does
creatures.
cranial plating do?
+1/+0 for each artifact I control.
How many do you control?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Re-equip with the Lightning Greaves. Then I will go to combat.
I don't know what you did to him. He really has it out for you.
Well, he's the only thing with hit counters at the moment.
Yeah.
It just happens that he also smashed me for 10 last turn.
Oh yeah, that
Um,
part.
I will attack you for
How much?
3, 4, 5,
6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9 commander damage.
Ow.
Then I'll remove a hit counter from something of yours. I will create 2 more treasures and draw a card.
You need to stop. This is getting far too obnoxious.
Then I'll activate my Cabal Coffers for 4 mana.
I should run more than 5 lands in this deck, I think. I think that's my biggest
It
issue.
might help
You're
you.
doing okay.
Then I will cast Extinction Event. I will choose Odd. Exile each creature with odd CMCs.
No, sir.
Exile, you say?
Exile, I say.
I have a response.
I knew you would.
Exile each creature with an odd converted mana cost.
Yes.
I don't lock that.
Your tokens are fine.
First thing I will do is sacrifice to Altar of Dementia. Schnell, go ahead and mill 4.
I am doing nothing to you.
You have
1,
highest life total.
2, 3, 4. Hey, look, 2 more lands and easily my best Curse of Thirst.
I will
The one that
return.
Deals damage
that
to whoever
dies.
versus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exile odd. Evens are okay. Cool. You. 3.
So rude.
So yeah, all your stuff is odd too. Damn.
I know. I was looking to see if did any of you happen to survive. No. It's most unfortunate.
I warned you off of it. I said, don't do it. Don't attack
Yeah, and
me.
then you played a million things, therefore you had to get smacked.
I will poop out an Arcane Signet, a Soul Ring,
Oh my
and
God.
an Ornithopter. will pay my 4 mana to bring this back.
We gotta get rid of that
Name
altar.
mantle.
So how many creatures came into play?
Right now, 1 from that, 1 from that. So
Okay.
you gain 2, I lose 2. I did not forget.
Nope,
was going there.
I don't even have the card that says
It's
you
right
forgot.
to call me out.
I just want to make sure
Does
I
the
get
extinction
my life.
event resolve?
I'm still doing stuff.
Yeah. I'm not done.
I will sacrifice this again to mill Chris for 6 for your extinction event.
Okay.
This will
Master
trigger.
Girl.
You will go to
Monty's
the command
Mind.
zone this time.
Night Dealings, Chain Signet, Garza's Assassin, and Reckless Spite. Can anybody do anything about the altar? Or the scrap trawler?
What?
God, we gotta get rid of all of his stuff.
Yeah.
His deck is so good. I love this deck. Hate playing against it, but fuck,
Again,
is it built so
it
good.
is just the white half of Aristocrats, which is still really fucking good.
I honestly think.
AO is just such a great commander for what this deck is doing. It's
Yeah.
just like, I'm gonna poop out all these parts. Oh, there's another real good one.
So you lose 1, I gain 1.
Yep. We'll go to 30, not 32, not 31.
God damn it, she's an even converted mana cost.
Weird. And then I don't want Alex to feel left out, so I will sacrifice Scrap Trawler. Alex, you can mill 2.
3. It's power, isn't it?
Power. Fuck, yes.
You'll get there.
Power.
And then
Which means
is it being exiled
you
with
should
a
mill
hit counter?
1 more. Because I said you got 6,
6,
but it was
yep.
supposed to be 7.
Okay.
You were good. I remember the first
Yeah.
time.
Syndicate Trafficker.
Scrap Trawler dies.
Are you
Return
exiling it with a hit counter? Or doesn't that
2
trigger?
or less.
Yes, the Scrap Trawler
I don't have one.
should be exiled.
Gone forever.
With a hit counter. Fine. Whatever.
Because you
Fine.
not being able to cycle that
Get
thing
out.
is also important with the rest of us.
Get out. Alright. I'm done. What are you doing?
All right,
Extinction
extinction
event?
It works. We're going extinct now? Is that what's happening?
Okay. Mary is gone. Mary gets exiled.
If only it died, I would get a Mary.
Creatures. And then second main. Well, that wasn't my second main. Still in my second main. I will pay 3 mana
Continuing.
to cast Royal Assassin. And then I will equip that with the Greaves. Then I will pass the turn. Watch Teach do crazy Teach things. Feel like he's got a lot of pieces in place.
Yeah.
And yet. Draw for turn.
I already missed my Winged Hive there.
Now we're
Favorite cards out of this
5.
deck. It's a tad bit good.
There's a lot of really good Tyranids.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then the Swarmlord and his Bone Sabers.
Bone Sabers aren't in here.
No?
No, I took it out.
Really?
Yep.
So many +1/+1
I
counters.
know, but there's probably decks that could use it even more than this deck.
It's true. I could throw that into Dritz.
Yeah.
Instead of wielding 2 swords, he gets 4. Straps the other 2 to his boots.
4, 5, 6.
Why do I keep looking at fantasy football?
I don't know.
7, 8.
How much commander damage have you taken from
Please,
me,
Blood
Alex?
Bowl. That fantasy football is going
Too
really well
much,
for me.
12.
Okay.
Leave me
I will
alone.
cast Owl again.
I'm trying to leave you alone. I gotta do something with this
35.
guy over here.
Get another one.
Yep. That's why I went to 35.
I got it. I get a warrior.
And 36 for the
That's
warrior.
why I had you get another one.
Yeah.
Okay. I already
I'm
took
just doing it as the abilities resolve.
Got it.
Unless-
Well, I
What's
already took
hurting
one too.
him?
This Trespasser's Curse.
Anytime a
However-
creature comes into play on his
Got
side,
it.
he loses 1 and gain 1.
Yep.
I see.
Then 3 more for Ashnod's Altar.
Gross! So gross!
I will end my turn.
Okay.
Now that Chris just pooped on my party over here.
To be fair,
I mean, it
on
looks
everybody's
like
parties.
only you got board wiped somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, I lost
You got
my
to
one.
diversify your mana values.
I lost my one
I'm
creature.
gonna play Reliquary Tower.
I didn't even remember having
That's
a creature.
Could have done me a solid and taken this counter off of it with your Hex Parasite on the way out the door.
It would have lost me 2 life to do so.
I mean,
And also, the
I'm worth
creature
it.
the creature that interacts with
I'm
those
worth it.
is in exile anyway, so
That's
he's not
right.
going to be.
That's right. I forgot he
Yeah.
had all odd mana. When you would kill this creature that was a 2-drop, I was like, so sweet, sweet.
Yeah, why'd you do that? Why would you do this to me?
It's the only thing I could
I'm
do.
gonna pay 5.
It's like lamb and tuna fish, so good together.
I'm going to cast Screamer Killer.
Nice.
I will have it.
According to Reddit, one of the best Carnifex builds you can have.
I know that's why when whenever Carnifexes get nerfed, you know it's because of the Screamer Killer.
Yeah.
And then they decide to hit all of the Carnifexes. I'm gonna get Haste.
Whenever you cast a creature spell with a mana value of 5 or greater, Screamer Killer deals 5 damage to any target.
Oh, what the mother puss bucket. It's a 5/5 trampler with haste.
Currently
Huh?
a 4/4.
4/4 Trampler with haste.
Oh yeah, because of the
He's cursed.
doer. Ew.
Pay 6. I'm gonna cast the Swarmlord. He
Cast
enters
trigger.
with 2. Yes.
Cast trigger first.
It's all disgusting. All of it.
He's a
I
target.
mean, he can't bring back the AO with his Death Mantle at this point. So he would be forced to recast it.
That's why I killed the owl the first time.
Just a thought.
I am gonna shoot Owl for 5. With the cast trigger. The Screamer Killer.
Whenever you cast a Who's It's,
Screamer.
Creature
Creature
spell
spell
of power or greater?
CMC 5 or greater.
5 damage to any target. Targeting Ow, you say?
Yes.
I will sacrifice Ow. As well as Academy Rector. Hold on. Hold on. Not Academy Rector. Because the active player, non-active player. No, I would still get it. I only don't get it when it's my turn. Is your commander out?
Who are you asking?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I will sacrifice both of these to Ashnod's Altar.
Uh-oh.
I will exile Academy Rector to put an enchantment onto the battlefield. It's going to be one of 2 things.
But they're both going to be
You?
super awesome.
For you. Nope, not ready for you yet. It is
that.
going to be
Doing over
put it
there.
onto the battlefield.
I don't know. He's slow rolling.
Yes.
Or artifact. I guess it doesn't have to be an enchantment, right?
Yeah, 150, and you only have a 15%
No, it isn't an
chance.
enchantment.
That's real bad, sir.
So it might have to be that first one. Yeah, it is. Alright. It is going to
That's what you owe for the bottle.
be
With shipping and
Enduring Renewal.
What does that do?
I play with my hand revealed. If I would draw a card, reveal the top card of my library instead. If it's a creature card, it goes to my graveyard. Otherwise, I draw a card. Whenever a creature is put into my graveyard from play, I return it to my hand.
Ooh, I don't think I have anything in my deck to deal with this array of artifacts and enchantments.
Alright. Cut that.
You know, if he hadn't blown up the Aberrant.
I mean,
if you hadn't let the aberrant die,
I will use 4 mana
You haven't
generated
swung
to
at
pay
me
for
with
Nim
that.
Deathmantle.
I would've let
Put
it.
that back out.
37.
29. I mean 27. You confused me. That died, by the way. So I should have done all this. That died. Yeah, so I can
Continue
stack
my
it.
turn, yeah.
That's still there. And then there it
Again,
is.
I wasn't
Only have
joking
options.
that Nim Deathmantle was a huge fucking...
Devoted Caretaker. I can pay 1 white and tap it, and target permanent I control gains protection from instant spells and from sorcery spells until end of turn.
38.
26. And Skyclave Apparition. When it enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-land, non-token permanent I don't control with converted mana cost 4 or less.
39.
25. I'm going to exile that Trespasser's Curse, because I'm sick of looking at it. But when Skyclave Apparition dies, you get a 2/2 blue illusion token.
Wow. Somebody kill that apparition so I can have a creature.
Alright. Play with my hand revealed. Walking Ballista. 2 Planeses. A Generous Gift and a Wrath of God. Go ahead, what were you doing?
Okay. So the target fizzles from that. The Swarmlord will finally come into play. He will enter with 2+1/+1 counters on it because he's been cast once.
Yes.
This deck has got to be a ton of fun to play.
This one?
Yeah.
It is.
I will draw a card. I will give him the haste. We'll then move to combat. I have to move my counters from the Ozlith. They will go there.
So you're in combat.
Too disgusting.
You have an 11/11 trampler you can send at him.
This is true. These are true facts. I think
sorry.
that is what will
You have a
happen.
10/10 trampler.
The 10/10 is going to come at you, Teach.
10-10.
10/10 trample.
Trampler.
Just a 10-10 Trampler?
Yes. Swarmlord is.
Just a 10-10
Shell.
Trampler. Well,
I draw a card from attack.
I will block it with Owl. I will take 6. I will sacrifice Ornithopter and a Warrior for 2 mana. I'm sorry, for 4 mana total. And,
Nim Deathmantle it back.
yep.
Okay.
Nope, I don't have to sacrifice all that. Ornithopter and Owl after block. Oh no, because I need to take the damage.
Then you take full
So,
damage.
Nope, don't want to do that.
Ornithopter and Warrior's your best bet yet.
Die. Yes. Okay. We're good. You will die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think you guys need to pick up the slack and help stop him.
2,
Mono black.
3,
Curses!
4.
Again,
grab
this is
a-
only the second time out. I am piloting to sea. I've already flipped at least one card backwards in my sleeve. Means that it is coming out after this game.
A Springleaf Drum, an Esper Sentinel, Earth Dumb Things.
Yeah, you got rid of it. Don't point at me.
And a Leonin Relic Warder. When it enters the battlefield, I may exile target artifact or enchantment. I am going to exile probably your Kindred Discovery. I was thinking that or Rhythm, but probably Kindred Discovery.
Oh, how would you do that? Because you've only
If you kill this,
drawn 20 cards off of it this time.
I don't know.
you get it back. Okay.
I mean, the damage has been done, but still.
Then the 4 mana will bring Owl back.
It's the principle.
Are you done with your effects?
I am.
Sir? Alright. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw, draw, draw.
You should do. You should move this curse over to him.
I can't right now.
4, 5, 6, 7.
For player attacks. Chain of player. With one creatures.
Can't do that either.
So, land for the turn will be a mountain.
7, 8, 9. Sweet. So I think Tej is about to win.
Probably. We're going to give Teach the Curse of Chaos. Whenever anyone attacks him, they can discard and draw a card.
Okay.
Ooh. Whenever a player attacks enchanted player with one or more creatures, that attacking player may discard a card. If they do, draw a card.
Whenever an opponent casts their first non-creature spell each turn, draw a card unless you pay 1.
I'll pay the 1.
Oh.
I'll go to my end step and discard Underground River. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
Draw. So if you need to cycle cards, swing at them.
Come at me, bro.
Pay 3 mana. Cast Varagoth Blood Sky Sire.
He seems familiar.
That demon duder. He's also a rogue. That fits with your stupid theme.
Yep.
He is somehow a rogue. Not sure how.
Giant battle axe wielding demon. Sneakily across the battlefield.
I'll equip it with the Greaves. I will go to combat. I will attack Tej for 2. Death
Lowest
Touch.
life total. You're also the scariest.
Yeah.
Couple attack
I know.
triggers. Curse of Chaos.
Yep.
I will put that on the stack. Varagoth. I will pay 2 mana.
Oh, okay, you've got treasures. Because I'm like,
Yep.
Cabal Coffers can't be, but it can be.
1. Here, activate the Cabal Coffers. I have not drawn a land since like turn 5.
I've noticed.
Thankfully, the curve is relatively low on the
I
stack.
cursed myself so I could start drawing land. and
So I
finally got some.
have 2 black floating at the moment. This will be my mana. I will search my library for a card, put it on top of my deck. Gotta be something that can do something.
Hey, with that discard and draw trigger, that's pretty good.
Yep.
You're welcome. Team player over here. What with the curses?
Maybe that. I doubt it.
Hey, somebody on the internet also built a partner commander cube. But they just did 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of each monocolored.
What a loser.
I know, right? Only building 30, 50 card decks.
May I read the Death Mantle?
Yep.
When shit die, 4 don't.
How can you actually move that curse?
If I have my commander back and then we destroyed the curse, then I can swap them loot.
I don't know if I have to do
Into the royal. Blink of an eye.
something else.
Actually, I'm just now acknowledging, and I'll go. Talk about it in the post game. Something I've only now just learned about how to play this deck better. Now I'm really excited to play this deck later.
Put this on top of my deck. top of my deck.
That resolves.
Yes.
This triggers on the static.
Yes. So I may draw a card.
You discard and then draw.
I will respond. I'm going to sacrifice
mill
Devoted
you.
Caretaker to mill you 2.
Quick, draw and response.
To be fair, he's only had that ability since like the third
I know,
turn.
I know. I was hoping he would forget to do it.
Yeah.
I had really nothing else I could do. Okay. Marrowbone Gnar is gone. Would have exiled his AO in response to his Death Mantle
Okay. Now you
activation. Alright.
Alright, now it's coming at me. Death Touch.
Yep. You're good.
enter sad stage.
I've been there for like 5 turns.
I will
I'm sorry. Sad step.
block it.
You got it.
Ow. Go to the graveyard. We will get Phyrexian Altar for safety.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have enough altars? Do you have Altar of
I
the
think I have
Brood?
all of them.
Are you running Altar of the Brood too?
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not running that one.
That's the best one.
It's
It's not the best one. It's just my favorite.
That
That's
will
pretty good.
trigger
I love
enduring
Altar of the
removal
Brood.
whenever a creature is put into my graveyard from play. Return it to my hand. I was in my hand.
You blocked with Owl, right?
Quick, Windfall.
Okay, so this is dead.
You could Windfall.
Windfall's not in this deck. Why would
Me, I could Windfall. I have blue, but I don't have Windfall.
Bajuka Bog. Targeting Teach.
Exile graveyard.
Yes.
Exile graveyard. I don't want to look at it anyway.
Lightning Greaves back on Royal Assassin. Pass turn.
All right. I'm gonna attempt
Now
to
we lose. Sorry,
close
guys.
out the game.
Yeah.
If I would draw a card, reveal it.
I have no responses.
It goes to my hand. It's
I'm use the restroom. When I come back, let me know if I died.
You died.
I am going to sacrifice 2 warriors for 4 colorless mana. I'll use that 4 mana to play Walking Ballista, which will enter the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters.
Mm-hmm.
Casting a creature gives me a warrior. I will remove one of the counters to do 1 of you 1 damage.
Okay.
I will sacrifice the warrior and the ballista to Ashnod's Altar for 4 colorless mana. Walking Ballista goes to my hand.
Yep.
4 mana, Walking Ballista with 2 counters, get a warrior token, and so on and so forth. Owl the Dawn Sky has brought the dawn once again. Look at my hair. You can see the green screen. Just a little. This is a really fun deck. As I said at the beginning of the game, I at the beginning built it reluctantly, but once I found a path I wanted to take with it and threw in a bunch of stuff, it quickly became a very fun deck for me to play. I know it's not so much fun for other people sometimes, but I feel better about it because Chris really likes to see it in action. Chris is to Ow as Nelson is to Corvold, where Nelson's like, play Corvold, and then later on, like, why did you play Corvold? Owl's also a deck that it's out of the gate like pretty fine-tuned. I don't anticipate making too many changes going forward to it. I did make a change with... God, sets come out so quickly. One of the a set that just came out had a nice card in it where I ended the game with Oketra's Monument out, which is whenever I cast a creature, I get a token. There's another card that came out recently that does that same thing. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head, but during the middle of someone else's interview, I'll shout the name out. So at least it gets on there. For you fine folks at home, you can look it up. But anyway, yeah, I mean, it's a combo deck. I see where it's extremely annoying, and I wouldn't play it against people who find those kinds of decks annoying in and of themselves. But like I said, we're going to throw one of those in every once in a while, and tonight was the night. So good job, Al. Good job, everyone at home. Catch you later.
Well, We came pretty close. We had a good run, but unfortunately, the Tyranid Swarm did not quite make it to victory. That being said, had a lot of fun. Got to do a lot of what I want to do, which is put out some Tyranids, put some counters on things. They all managed to get counters pretty much the entire time. Even with Kindred Discovery, managed to draw a good portion of my deck. Sadly, with various board control methods, I was never able to fully establish a decent bulkhead to deal with the problems on hand. Like, ow. But I'm very happy with how the deck operated. It did pretty much exactly what it wanted to do. All it was missing were just a couple answers, and I'd like to see where it goes in future games.
Tonight I ran my Mercenary, Assassin, and Rogue Tribal deck, and this deck, for only playing it a handful of times, I think it's pretty well streamlined. It's a really fun deck. It has lots of fun little interactions, and it performed exactly as it should tonight. It just happened to run into the one type of deck that it really struggles with. Mono Black cannot deal with mass artifacts and mass enchantments. You have Feed the Swarm, or you're into colorless things like the artifacts, explosive engineering, explosives, things of that nature, to try and get rid of a bunch of permanents en masse. And one deck building mistake on my part, I just don't have any of those in there. But maybe I should throw one of those in as a failsafe for things like Ow tonight. That deck, Tej is exactly right. This deck is so much fun to watch and so frustrating because it's just a machine. There's so much redundancy in there, and it's so good, and he pilots it really well. It's a joy to watch. Still frustrating, but God, it's so much fun to watch. I really love that deck.
So for Lynde's second time out, she did horrible, and I am very excited to play her again, because right before the end of the game, I realized that one of the main issues I've been having with in both games I've played with her is card advantage. So I cursed myself with the Curse of Obsession so that I could draw extra stuff. I wouldn't be able to keep anything in my hand, but at least that way I'd get a little bit of card advantage. I then realized I've been piloting her incorrectly because I built the deck with just I took all the curses, cut a few ones that I thought wouldn't be good in EDH, and then went from there, filled in some gaps. I should be cursing myself immediately and first, and then pass those curses off later for the second part of her ability. It includes card draw. So that way, yes, I'm cursing myself for a round, but then I'm getting that card advantage that I need to keep the deck going. I will be adding, I've already ordered the two curses that I didn't have, which are a 3-drop and a 4-drop, which helps lower my curve as well. So I am going to make just a little bit of minor alterations in this deck and then run it again, knowing what I learned now. Out of the corner of my eye, I assume Tej is ready to yell the card name.
Aww. Defiler of Faith.
Defiler of Faith.
Whenever I cast a white permanent, I get a soldier token.
Is that part of the Defiler series? So it also reduces costs?
Yes.
That's a good one. It's a really good one. Yeah, so the Defiler of Faith acts as another Oketra's Monument effect, kinda, with alternating, instead of just full-on reduction, swapping into life loss. But honestly, as we all saw, he was losing life from my curse, and it didn't really phase him because his deck is not about being, the person with the most life at the end of the game. It's just surviving long enough to combo out and kill everyone else. So as long as you win with 1 hit point, it doesn't matter that you're only down to 1 hit point. But Lynde, I think, has a lot of potential now that I've had that little eureka moment, and I want to play her again. It'll probably be a few games before I cycle back to her because I have so many decks that I need to get through, and I can never decide what I want to run. But we'll get there, and we'll keep learning, and we'll share these insights so that maybe you can learn as well. But honestly, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe so I have motivation to do more of these.